Hey, come on now, one time right here.
Oh, that grounder caught him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign.
Nigga!
The skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
The borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Mets. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and fellas, a matchup today with some real postseason implications as both clubs find themselves fighting for a wild card spot with the season winding down.
Yeah, I love this time of year, boys. Scoreboard watching, critical games, entire seasons coming down to big plays and big games. This is where we see some really interesting baseball, and it should be no exception here. One team is currently in the wild card position, trying to hold off the pack. The other with an opportunity to climb the standings a little bit and give themselves a better shot at squeezing into the postseason.
Joey Lucchesi, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, here is Mario Terrell, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, Mario Terrell.
The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nimmo is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Eduardo Nunez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The set and the 1-2 lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mets lead 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Mario Terrell. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
High in the air out to center field. Nimmo is there, and he has it for the first out.
3, 4, take the base. That's ball 4. Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base. That's ball 4.
2 on, 2 out, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Nimmo on second, McNeil at first, 2 out in the inning. Hit in the air out to center field. Terrell gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So it winds up being a run on no hits, and they leave 2 men on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Cards lead it 3-1. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Mario Terrell. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Next to bat for St. Louis, Chris Taylor, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the 1-2. Runners off for second. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. The 0-1 on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. So a man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Cards lead 1 as the lead remains 3-1.
Never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Dylan Carlson. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Terrell is right there, 1 down. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Mario Terrell. First pitch coming, here it is. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1.
Okay.
That's a stone cold take right there. Easily could have been rung up instead.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's set. The 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 4-4. Next to dig in, Mario Terrell, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Let's go right here.
Terrell.
Now the first pitch.
Up. Hey, hit this seed right here.
1-1.
That's off the plate.
Hey, come on, big dog. Pitch. Nobody better.
Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Alonso moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
You're out. Out. He's out. 3. Out. That's ball 4. You're out. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. He's out. Ball 4. Take the base. You're out.
Next up is Mario Terrell. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, drive him in. Go better right here.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Runner at second, 1 away, and in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. The 3-0. And And that misses ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
So it's a tight spot here. 1st and 2nd, 1 man out. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, 3rd baseman Nolan Arenado. Pickoff move to 2nd, and he'll get back in safely. Terrell at 2nd, Taylor at 1st, 1 gone.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
On the ground is short. Could this be 2? McNeil's got it for 1. On the 1st, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. St. Louis is out in front, 5-4.
That's ball 4.
It took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Cardinals host road win number 40 on the year. David Price earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Kirby Yates hammers down the save, his 39th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
For the Mets, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.
MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in Flushing, Queens. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Mets. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and fellas, a matchup today with some real postseason implications as both clubs find themselves fighting for a wild card spot with the season winding down.
Yeah, I love this time of year, boys. Scoreboard watching, critical games, entire seasons coming down to big plays and big games. This is where we see some really interesting baseball, and it should be no exception here. One team is currently in a wild card position, trying to hold off the pack. The other with an opportunity to climb the standings a little bit and give themselves a better shot at squeezing into the postseason.
Taijuan Walker, a right-hander out of Louisiana, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
So now here is Mario Terrell as we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September.
Here we go, big guy, come on.
Hey, get a good one here right now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Go now. One at a time.
Walker removed to first, and he's back standing. The 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Carlson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Next, it'll be Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman.
Runners on first with one down. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Terrell is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Terrell is there, 2 gone. All set for the start of the 4th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Mario Terrell.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across. The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Lifted in the air out to center field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
You're out. 3. He's out.
No one on with one down, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Shot toward right center. Walton is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
3. 4-4. Take the race. And 4-4.
Now to the plate, here is Mario Terrell. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Terrell.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1.
No.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The set and the 1-1. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least 1 out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit on the ground out to short.
You're down.
Dig. As they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 error, and 3 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cardinals are out in front, 1-0.
Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base.
Ready now is Cyrus Telshaw. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Line hard to center field. Terrell is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
That's ball 4.
At the plate now is Mario Terrell, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Terrell.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
First delivery to him. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now the 2-0. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw. Bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
To 2-2 now.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Fouled off.
Hey, come on, big
The
dog.
3-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. The 0-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Taylor ranging into the outfield. In there, a base hit. Around second now, they still haven't flagged this one down. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate.
So here is Kevin Pillar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Terrell is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Mets strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Take the base. 3. You're out.
Stepping in once again is Mario Terrell. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
Two out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. But they're on top 2-0. Next up, Luis Guillorme. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. The Mets down to their final strike. Swing and a little blooper to center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Cut hold.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more. It's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Redbirds used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Kwang Young Kim earns his 8th victory of the season. Taiwan Walker pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Kirby Yates wraps it up for the save, his 40th of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.
Baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York. Today, a notable matchup of playoff hopefuls between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Mets. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and fellas, a matchup today with some real postseason implications as both clubs find themselves fighting for a wild card spot with the season winding down.
Yeah, I love this time of year, boys. Scoreboard watching, critical games, entire seasons coming down to big plays and big games. This is where we see some really interesting baseball, and it should be no exception here. One team is currently in a wild card position, trying to hold off the pack. The other with an opportunity to climb the standings a little bit and give themselves a better shot at squeezing into the postseason.
Jacob deGrom gets the starting nod for the Mets. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Up next, it'll be Mario Terrell. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Terrell.
Now a move over to first, back in standing. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Walton aboard here at first with nobody out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
To 2-2 now.
Here we go. Come on now. One time.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ball 4, extra base, 3. That's ball 4.
Stepping in next, Mario Terrell. And he'll really have to dial it in here going up against one of the best strikeout relievers around. First pitch on its way. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out. And the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Mario Terrell.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now that's popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Right fielder coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
1-1. Into center field, line drive base
Round
hit.
it, pick up the ball, pick up the ball.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Colin Moran. In previous duels with DeGrom, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. 0-1, here it comes. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Carson is there, 1 away.
Hold up, right here.
And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So now into the box is Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Next for the Mets, Eduardo Nunez.
Third baseman, Eduardo.
1 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all.
Into the box, Mario Terrell. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Mario Terrell.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Ball 4, take your base. That's ball 4. Ball 4, take the ball.
Stepping up is Mario Terrell. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. This is foul for the first strike.
Let's go right here.
The swing and a ground ball to third.
Hold it here.
Up a bit. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Fair to say? Oh, my goodness. These folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this.
3.
Next to hit, Tyrone Taylor.
The left fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Line drive to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Mets 1.
Okay.
Your attention, please. Pitch hitting for the Mets, number 21, Alex Smith.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
3. Ball 4, take the base. 3.
Your attention, please.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Mario Terrell. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats.
Mario Carroll.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
No, that's a ball.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
To the left side, but it's well foul.
He's going to eliminate that pitch right there. He was all over that, just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he's not going to see that pitch again.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
I see it. Let's drive it.
The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, come on now, one time right here.
Oh, that grounder got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 3-1. And the slider misses low and away here. It's ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Up next, Colin Moran. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Terrell over at second. Arenado on at first with nobody out. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third.
Run it out, run it out, run it
Gets
out.
one on to first, and they get the double play.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final today. St. Louis took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Daniel Ponce de Leon notches his 3rd win of the year as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Jacob deGrom couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
1 run on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base.
Now turn the mics up. Turn that mic up. Yeah, the beat is knocking. Leave that mic up though. Turn that shit the fuck up. What? Turn up louder. Yeah. Who shot ya? Separate the weak from the opsa. Leap hard to creep them Brooklyn streets. It's on, nigga. Fuck all that bickering beef. I can hear sweat trickling down your cheek. Your heartbeat sound like Sasquatch feet. Thundering, shaking the concrete. Then the shit stopped when I fall the plot. Neighbors call the cops, said they heard mad shots. Saw me in the drop, 3 1/4. Slaughter, electrical tape around the door.
Blair is addressed about a troubling trend in his plate performance of late.
Burn like disco inferno. Burn slow like blunts with yayo. Peel more skins than Idaho.
A hitter lacking patience and discipline will be easily exposed by major league pitching.
B.I.G. it ain't safe. I make your skin shake. Rashes on the masses. Bumps and bruises. Blunts and Land Cruisers. Big Papa smash fools. Bash fools. Niggas mad because I know the cash rules. Everything around me, 2 Glock 9s.